Just wanted to add a little something to my last video that I kind of forgot. And that is, when you appear in court, you say you don't want to rescind, and you appear. Okay, well, what you want to do is you say you're they call your name, you're like, you're not that person, or that's not you. You're there regarding the matter, that's not you. You're so and so. That's not in all capitalized letters. And then you say you're the co-beneficiary of that trust. So they're going to ignore you and just be like, oh, wow, interesting story, cool. Oh, wow, this guy knows something. And they're going to proceed to the charges. They're going to charge you, like with me, they said, Mr. Cummins, you've been charged with failure to appear. And I said, well, Your Honor, the guy that you replaced acquitted me for failure to appear on September 11, 2003. When I said, wasn't my signature on the ticket, not only my handwriting. And Your Honor, it's the same thing. Same thing with this case. It wasn't my signature on the ticket, only my handwriting. There was a silence in the court. And he's like, He goes, Mr. Cummins, you were charged with driving on a suspended license and, no, wait. Okay, this is when I got arrested for violation of probation. So, they said, Mr. Cummins, you're been arrested for, failure to appear, failure to pay a fine, and failure to go to jail. I said, well, Your Honor, well, I was arrested originally. It was because I was in an automobile not for hire, which is exempt pursuant to 260 of the Vehicle Code. And I didn't get or retain a driver's license, insurance, or a certificate of registration, or certificate of ownership, as required by 17459 and 17460 to be liable. And also, Your Honor, I wasn't employed by the state while I was driving or traveling in my non-commercial vehicle that wasn't for hire. I wasn't employed by the state as required by 21052 of the Vehicle Code. And Your Honor, when I got contempt, it was because I was challenging jurisdiction, which the Supreme Court says can be done at any time. And once it's been challenged, the court can't proceed until it's been proven. So what I was doing was this. I was claiming, and I had affidavits saying that, hey, I'm exempt pursuant to your own vehicle codes, and I want to challenge jurisdiction right now, and suddenly I became a criminal. They criminalized my right, converted it into a crime, which is illegal. Jurisdiction can be challenged at any time. Now, how do I challenge jurisdiction? I said, show me the injured party, or show me the contract that I signed making me liable. They couldn't do either. So they threatened me with contempt, try to shut me up. They do that all the time. Finally, I said, I even fucking was filming. And they tried to take my camera, and I shut it down, and I put it in my pocket. It's like, no, I'll keep it. They wouldn't let me film. They won't let me do shit. Okay, so what are you going to do? Alright, so what I did. That's how I got the failure to appear, expired tags. I also said, or not expired tag. Failure to appear, failure to pay, failure to go to jail when ordered. Those are the three charges I got dismissed. I said convictions of non-existent crimes are null and void, Your Honor. I already told you I was challenging jurisdiction. I was in an automobile not for hire. That was exempt. I wasn't employed by the state. I didn't get or retain a driver's license. Blah, blah, blah. Pursuant to 260, 17459, 17460, and 21052. And so basically what he did was he dismissed all those charges. I got bail reduced from 150 grand to 5 grand at that moment. I was still in street clothes. So anyways, what do you do after that point? Say, that's what you do when you appear. Now, say you're going to be stuck in the teeth for a while. You're going to be having to go to court. What do? First thing you do is file a motion for discovery. And you say, hey, show me your evidence that proves that I was working under compensation. I was engaged in commerce. You show me the discovery. Otherwise, I file a motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction. You don't show me that I was engaged in commerce, I apply. Here's a motion for dismiss for lack of corpus delicti and for lack of jurisdiction. 2 motions. And you get a motion hearing on it. And then you fucking slam them around with that. And they will not like that one bit, especially the motion to dismiss for lack of corpus delicti. Also check out a 17D2 motion, penal code, which says if you can't be charged for driving on a suspended without your permission. Otherwise, it's infraction. You can't be arrested for an infraction. So they can't charge you with driving on a suspended without your permission as a misdemeanor, unless you have a DUI-related suspend. license. So that's what you do. You file those motions, and then you're just going to be like, hey, I'm going to tell the jurors everything, and I'm going to poison their minds with all this information, and next thing you know, they're going to pop out a nice big sweet deal for you, plea bargain, like how I did 290 days in jail and only 46 concurrent, so that I wouldn't go to trial. That's even after I rescinded the plea agreement a year later. I was like, no, I don't think so. I'm not going to jail, no. I'm just going to rescind this. And, they can't come to your house if it's a misdemeanor warrant anyway, so they don't want to come to my house. Anyways, it's about 6 minutes to spout up, and those are some more pointers of what to do when you go to court, how to take it over, and represent yourself as a man, not a person, and all that good sovereign stuff that you hear on the internet and all that good stuff I've been doing for a long time here. As best as I can anyways. I've gone to jail, try and error, but I want to tell you guys what not to do so you don't make the same mistakes. Alright. Remember, no injured party, no signature showing you're liable, then you claim 7th Amendment jurisdiction, common law. Alright, bye-bye.